Hi, I'm Tony Crimless. This is a song called Lily the Pink. Recently I recorded George Formby's song Auntie Maggie's Homemade Remedy. This is a song in a similar vein, but with two important differences. Firstly, it only uses two chords, which makes it a great song for beginners and for singing in groups. And secondly, it's about a real person. I'll sing it and I'll tell you more about it and go through all the chords and strums. We'll drink a drink a drink till Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, the saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Mr. Frears had sticky out ears, and it made him awful shy, so they gave him medicinal compound. Now he's learning how to fly. Cuthbert Stoney was known to be bony. He would never eat his meals, so they gave him medicinal compound. Now they move him round on wheels. Oh, drink a drink a drink to Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, the saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Now Tom Delaney was not very brainy, and his friends all called him names, but they gave him medicinal compound. Now he puts them all to shame. Old Ebenezer thought he was Julius Caesar, so they put him in the home. Then they gave him medicinal compound. Now he thinks he's Emperor of Rome. Auntie Billy ran willy-nilly when their eggs they did recede, so they gave her medicinal compound. Now they call her Millipede. We'll drink a drink a drink to Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, the saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. This song was released in 1968 by the UK comedy group The Scaffold, which includes Mike McCartney, Paul McCartney's brother, also known as Mike McGear, and the poet Roger McGough, and the comic entertainer John Gorman. It became a number one in the UK singles chart for the 4 weeks over the Christmas holiday period that year. It's a modernisation of an older folk song called The Ballad of Lydia Pinkham, and it celebrates the wondrous medicinal compounds going through some of the efficacious cures it's brought about. Lydia Estes Pinkham was born in 1819, an American inventor and marketer of a herbal alcoholic, in quotes, women's tonic, which is still on sale today, believe it or not, in a modified form. When my group performed it, we passed around a large bottle labelled Lydia the Pink's medicinal compound, and each player pausing to take a drink, and then we did some quick changes. You use your invention with that. There are lots of other verses. As I say, this song has only got two chords in it, the chord of C and the chord of G7. So I'll drink a drink a drink to the little pink, the pink, the pink, and so on like that. But to make it a little bit more interesting, I have suggested that the last three verses could be done in the key one tone higher, just to change of sound, because it gets a bit boring with just two keys all the time. And to get there, I'm going to play that in D. Get there, you go to chord 5 in D, which is an A7 chord, and then a D chord, which is 3 fingers down. I've talked about this many times. 3 fingers down, 2 fingers covering one string, one another, or 2 fingers covering this one, that one. If the worst comes to the worst, you can do that, but I don't recommend it. And then the A7 is chord 5, so we'll drink a drink a drink, still the pink, the pink, the pink, and so on like that. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you could play a C chord at the 3rd fret with a bar at the 3rd fret. That's a chord, that's an A-shaped chord, just moved up to the 3rd fret. And if you do 1 fret lower, the 2nd bar at the 2nd fret with an F shape, that's an F chord, just moved up to the 1st fret. That's a G chord, and you make that to the 7th by just moving your little finger there if you wanted to. But you don't have to do that. So you could do it here. We'll link a link to Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, the saviour of the moment race. Now the advantage of that is if I put an F shape on bar 3, I get a G sharp chord. And if I put a little finger down, G sharp 7. That's chord 5 in the key of C sharp. So if I now move up 1 fret and put the A shape back, I've now got the chord of C sharp, 5-1 in 1 semitone higher, and you can carry on doing that. If you want to know more about this, it's a bit complicated, have a look at my video on playing every major chord, movable chords, major chords. I'll leave a link in the box at the end, the comments box at the end. Well, I hope you found that useful and interesting. As I say, the whole song can be played with just 2 chords, C and G7, and go through the whole verses with that. If you want to make it a bit more interesting, you can change the D and A7. If you want to do it even challenging, still use the bar chords I've explained. But whatever you do, however you do it, have fun with it.